I know Alice in Borderland came out years ago, or it came out a while ago, and everyone's moved on, but whatever, you know, I still got 2 episodes left to do. Quick rant, though. 3 things. First of all, I gotta see on my midterm, I think it's bullcrap. Because, like, so many of these questions could have been answered in so many different ways. And, like, Durkheim, does he believe, like, the society and individual that is caused by religion, or is it whatever the actual answer was? I thought it was society and individual, because, you know, I actually, like, you know, studied and, like, watched the videos that he told me to watch, and it was all about, like apparently the answer was sacred and profane. Like, sorry, I don't remember that one random thing that you said on a PowerPoint slide. I was thinking about the actual video that I watched that ran for 5 minutes about how Durkheim believes that society and individualism has been completely screwed over by capitalism and religion and whatever. I don't know. For all I know, maybe part of my rant could already get me, like, in trouble with YouTube or whatever because I'm talking about controversial stuff. Also, 3-player chess is a great game. There are so many chess players that, like, I tell people about 3-player chess and they're like, how would the board even look like? And I'm like, just Google it. It's a real game. And they Google it and they're like, this looks like an abomination. How would it even work? How could you stop 2 players from teaming up against 1 player? And I'm like, try playing it. It's like that one person who told me that Zootopia 2 is bad because apparently one YouTuber kind of disliked it. And I'm like, did you actually watch it? Don't form an opinion on something if you haven't actually done it. Everybody, it is time for Alice in Borderland Season 3, Episode 5. Someone might be coming home. They went to go look at chairs because they want to replace a chair in the basement or something. I don't like how the top of my head is cut. Oh my god. It looks like that's the best I can do. Yeah, so Alice in Borderland Season 3, Episode 5. I have been hesitating to watch this. Not because I've been finding this season bad or whatever, but because I don't want it to be over. And, you know, people are saying, like, oh, it's canceled, or, oh, like, Netflix has been referring to it as the So I'm getting a Smallville. I don't want it to be over because I really like this show. Like, honestly, I'm very impressed that Season 3 got made. I did not think that Season 3 got made, and now no matter what, we can say that Alice in Borderland is on equal footing to Squid Game when it comes to this because they both got 3 seasons. I just find it so, like, fascinating, like, watching people talk about Squid Game, especially, like, the really serious videos where they're talking as if Squid Game is, like, an incredibly deep show. Like, it's like watching children. Like, I'm sorry to insult the Squid Game fan base, but it is legit like I'm watching a child, like, learn about the story of the 3 little pigs for the first time. And like saying, like, oh my god, like it's a representation about how, like, if you get too confident, and like the wolf, like, he can't blow down the brick house. It's like, oh, you just gotta, whatever morals you can get out of that story. And it's like, oh my god, like capitalism. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're a genuine fan of Squid Game, good for you. But I just find it funny that people are acting like it's the most original show in the world when it's not. So anyway, oh wow, putting on these headphones really changed how my hair looked. Anyway, yeah. So we are on episode 5. There are 2 episodes left. Apparently, according to people, it all goes downhill. And this episode is an hour and 17 minutes. The episodes have literally been 1 hour, 1 minute, 55 minutes, 1 hour, 2 minutes, 1 hour, 1 minute, and now 1 hour, 17 minutes, and then the next one is 1 hour and 16 minutes. So this is the longest episode by just 1 minute. I don't think I'll be able to watch this all in one sitting, but let's give it a shot. Anyway, Alice in Borderland begins after ads. Why can't I hear anything? I can hear stuff now, but, like, I gotta turn it up to, like, 68 out of 100 to be able to hear it right. 14 seconds left in the ad. What is this ad? For dogs? Saving? Some sort of like, what? Ooh, you can make money. TurboTax. Whatever. Okay, here we go. We're starting. So yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, this is where we are. We're right here. This is where I am. So just make sure that you're right there. People are walking on the... Okay, yeah. I remember the cliffhanger from last time. Is there only 1 game left? Is there only 1 game? Hey, Ray. Oh my god, why is this... Wait, that looks... Wait, that kind of looks crap. This looks like a crappy green screen. This looks like a really crappy green screen. Wait, well, why couldn't you just have, like, the people... I guess, is this the Tokyo Crossing thing? Because, like, you know, brag, I've been to Japan before, and I didn't really get to properly absorb the crossing thing, but okay, it is a screen. This is just a screen. I was, like, I did see this crossing. I just didn't get to properly like absorb it because it was so freaking crowded. Because it's always so freaking crowded. But I was about to say, like, would it really cost that much to? Is that Chota? Would it really have cost this much to just film there? Well, I mean, maybe it would, because they, like, apparently they couldn't even evacuate. Like, you know, in Alice in Borderland Season 1, like, when, like, that very long shot of them running from the crosswalk to the bathroom stall and then coming back out and it all being there. Like, I legit thought that maybe, like, they had actually evacuated the whole thing while they were filming in the bathroom stall. But no, apparently it was all just a green screen. So maybe it's, like, off limits or something. Are they all going to see people who they recognize? Well, now that I know that's just a screen, like, okay, I assume, like, there's stuff behind it and then the real game is going to begin. Like, I thought it had something to do with, like, bringing the Borderlands to the real world or something. I don't know. Oh, there's Ray right there. So this is, like, recordings. Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say the other person, like, it kind of looked like them. I was like, is that her mom or her sister? But no, I think... Oh, wait, was that just Eris? No, it couldn't have been Eris. Because he wasn't wearing that shirt, or maybe it was just a different day. I don't know. Because this isn't when the first asteroid strike happened, right? Like, these guys haven't been in the Borderlands since Season 1. No, because that doesn't make any sense, because the whole, like, do you accept permanent residency or not? Man, this is bringing it back. Like, honestly, like, part of me kind of wonders if maybe I didn't actually absorb Japan, like, enough while I was there. But, like, it was fun. I'll probably try and do, like, some sort of video where I just talk about my time there. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Oh, this was from the trailer. I remember, like, before this came out, like, people were saying, like, oh, Alice in Borderland Season 3 drops tomorrow. Are you excited? Wrong answers only. And one of the comments was, like, stupid Squid Game ripoff. It's cotton candy ice cream. The spoon, like, is just weirdly bent. Well, no going back now. I hope everyone made it through the door. They still haven't united with Usagi yet, right? Like, I literally just remember on that subway train them holding out their arms, being like, Usagi or Arisu, even though, like, they know that there are massive pillars that just kill 2 people. I used to wonder if, like, the word kill would give me... whatever, who cares? Okay, that is Arisu. I thought it was Chota, but if it was Chota, I assume Karibe would have showed up too by now. Hey, Usagi. Arigato. Another thing about Japan, I did not speak Japanese at all there. Like, there was a cute time in an elevator where I helped someone out push a button, and they said, like, in a very heavy Japanese accent, like, oh, thank you so much. And it's like, it was cute. Like, I guess they realized that I probably spoke English because I'm not Japanese, but... yeah. There's once a guy in an elevator that someone tried to speak Japanese to, and then he just responded with, like, I don't want to mimic, because I don't want to be offensive, but, like, he said, like, kind of like in a pissed off tone, and he spoke, like, Chinese, and the guy was pretty embarrassed. So I guess that guy was from China. But, oh well. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but there were 7-Elevens everywhere, and at one of the 7-Elevens there was literally a sign that said in Japanese and in English and in Chinese and in Korean, and it just said, if I catch you shoplifting, I will call the police. Bro, their smoothies were great, though. There were tons of, like, frozen fruit in the cup, and then you get to pay for it, and then you blend it up, and it was a great smoothie. What, she can see you? What is this? Because you're not the real Usagi. What is happening? Why does this look fake? Like, why does this look like a green screen? I don't understand. Whatever. It sounded like she said arigato again. Arigato. I gotta say it right. Arigato. I've never heard anyone actually say konnichiwa. Like, it's always arigato gozaimasu. Sumimasen. It means, like, I'm sorry. Like, someone told me, like, it's literally like saying sue me. Like, sue me. You're upset, sue me. Wait, did he just say I'm sorry? I missed it. Dang it, I missed hearing what he said. Okay, why? Ray it. Oh my god, why? This is so awkward to watch. No. Like, it's one thing for him to hug the fake Usagi. I assume she's fake. But like all the other characters are watching like, oh, this is so sweet. Why? What do they have to invest in this relationship? Wait, is this the real Usagi? This is real? I thought that she was just watching. Hey, wheelchair guy. This is the real Usagi. Dang it, it was an actual reunion and I frickin' wasn't reacting right. What just happened? Why aren't you mad at Usagi though? Because why did she choose to come here? What is this? I'm sorry. I want to like this scene, but I don't, because it's like, what is the I don't get why anyone is acting the way that they are. I don't get why Arisu is mad, because he doesn't know anything yet. He hasn't let anyone explain anything, and he was just like, hey Usagi, how you doing? I'm clearly not mad at you. Oh yeah, I can raise this up. 10 participants confirmed. But I also don't get Usagi, because like, she should understand why Arisu is mad, even though I don't really understand why Arisu is mad. Whatever. Are those look like collars on the table, but I assume they're not, because I think a great final game would be to just straight up do the Seven of Hearts again with all these people, but I don't think Netflix is actually going to do that. I legit like forgot most of what happened in episode 1. So she's pregnant, but Arisu knows, but she doesn't? I'm not saying that that's not possible, it's just kind of funny. I'm not saying it's even bad for the show, but it's just kind of funny to think about that the dad knows that they're having a baby before the mom does. My mom always tells a story, well, not always, but she told me the story about when she found out that she was pregnant with me, and then she like ran into the bathroom, and my dad was apparently taking a shower, and she showed like the positive test thing, and my dad apparently didn't even really know what it meant when she showed it to him. Okay, those do look like collars. Or bracelets, or... They are collars. They are collars! What is this? Possible futures. You get to choose your ending? I just remember when season 1 came out, man. I binged 6 episodes. I binged 6 episodes in one night. And then I just went to bed because I was tired, and I woke up and the first thing I did was watch the next 2 episodes, or the last 2 episodes. That's it. Like Alice in Borderland, like I knew about that show before Liar Game, I knew about it before. I just have fond memories of it, man. And now season 3 is out and everyone hates it. Oh well. Is this on DVD? Because like I've been trying to like Google to see if it's on DVD, and it's like, you know, like sometimes I find something where it looks like it might be a DVD, but I'm not sure if it's actually like official. Like Home Sweet Home Alone, it seems like some people have just kind of put that on a DVD and are selling it for money, but I'm not sure if it's like legal. So it's like, you know. Forget I said that, Disney. I don't want to get those people in trouble. But, yeah, whatever. Like on the one hand, it's like Disney isn't watching my videos, but then on the other hand, it's like when I uploaded my review of The Twilight Zone, It's a Good Life, like it got copyright hit like 3 times in a row, and then eventually I just made like an intro where I just begged them not to copyright me anymore, and it didn't get copyrighted, but it got a dislike. So I think there was legit like a guy from the studio copywriting it, or maybe he was just some random guy pretending to be, I don't know. Oh, hey, I know I just talk trash about Squid Game, but I have this. Repeat until you reach the exit. And what does this have to do with possible futures? Or is this just the first part? I mean, even if it is not advanced because of the dice roll. Cannot move. I have not read Usagi, like Usagoi, whatever it is. But this kind of reminds me of some images that I've seen of the Labyrinth game. Pass from one channel to another. Point and hold the wristband up to the door. Wish to return to the room you just left. You must wait for one round before being allowed to do so. Eliminate. Game over. I like the way that she always says that. Game over. Oh. So this is the game. It's not just part 1 or whatever. So this is the final game? I was kind of in the mindset that this was just part 1 of the final game, but maybe this is it. I don't know. Oh no. Whoever's been crafting these games are in the heads of the players, huh? Yeah, why wouldn't you team up and work together? But, you know, wheelchair guy and maybe some other characters might cause some problems. What are your names? Where'd you guys come from? I know they're probably from Yusagi's branch. I'm sorry, the subtitle said Yuna, but she said, like, something completely different. Noba. I thought it would be pronounced Nobu, but he said Noba. I'm not saying I'm right, it's just interesting. Hello. So you each just get 1 dice, or 4 dice? So you just take turns rolling it, I guess? Like, what happens when you're all in separate rooms, or do you all have to move together? I think it's an option. You can do either. This is really cool, honestly. I was just complaining about the green screen a moment ago, but this looks good. Or maybe I'd be saying it's bad if I didn't just see... What do you mean dice rolling is your specialty? You're not the 12th Doctor from that comic that can control the dice rolls. I wasn't paying attention to what he's supposed to get. 5, 7, 1, 4. Suspenseful music playing is what the subtitles say. Oh. So you get to choose, like, what reality you... Because it's like, is it like you return to the real world and your memories get erased, but you're at least securing what future you're going to have? And, like, you won't change it because you won't even know because your memories are erased. This looks like a decent future to me. All look pretty decent, man. This reminds me of Rick and Morty Season 4 Crystals. Again, I'm saying this, the idea of Rick dying and then being uploaded to another version of himself was an idea that I came up with for my stories before that episode came out. If anyone cares, I do have a book published just called Wizards of Science and Magic: The Hotel. When I search it up on Google, it only pops up on Amazon India for some reason, but I think if you just go into Amazon and then just Google that exact title, it'll pop up. I'm afraid to do, like, actual advertisement for it because, like, I don't want to start obsessing over sales or whatnot. But a book is published if you're interested in reading it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this guy's backstory. Like, he freaking killed a girl by accident. At least read a couple pages. I don't really know what to feel for this guy. Like, I know that I know that everyone complains about this guy on Reddit. Dude, you gotta find another crush, bro. There's 37 million people in Tokyo. There's almost as many people in Tokyo as there is in all of Canada. So come on. Only 7 of us are allowed? How many of you are there? Why doesn't one person take yellow? Well, you're good at tennis? Yellow looks okay. Yeah, I seem pretty decent at tennis. I got to high five a guy. I don't really know what to make of Rei either, because, like, again, like, I know I've complained about her a lot, but, like, when she was first introduced, she was, like, introduced as, like, maximum aura, Shishio replacement, and now she just kind of seems like some random person. I feel bad for the actor. Sorry, what? The rest of us will go north to C2. Okay, yeah. I mean, assuming it works. Assuming you get to roll correctly. But, like, you know, what if you don't? Did you have all the time in the world to figure this out? Because you might want to map out, like, all possibilities here. So these are just, like, certain elements of your future? The wheelchair guy isn't going to want to go through the one where Usagi and Narasu are pushing a baby stroller together? You all trust this guy? No questions asked? You don't like his fun try different door. I feel bad for whatever actress is playing Rei, because, like, she was doing a really good job when she first showed up, and now, like, she's just supposed to have these random reactions. She seems kind of clueless by comparison to her older self, her earlier self. -1, 50, it's okay, 14, yeah. It's kind of like the King of Clubs, but it's literally just -1. It's like the Electric Company, if you ever watched that show, like from 2009, like the kid show, and it's like sometimes I almost forget it's a kid show, and then all of a sudden it's like, you had 4 players, and now you lost 1, which means, and then Marcus throws up a number ball, and is like, 4 minus 1 equals 3, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this is like a show for preschoolers. It's like, I loved anime ever since I was a kid, and that inspires my drawings. $3 days to fill a page, what? The guy who's making the guy who, Shinobu Kiyotani, who made Liar Game, apparently he, like, just started working on the sequel. Like, isn't it coming out, like, soon? Like, it's February 12th, isn't it coming out on February 25th? Are you trying to make it to a certain room? Oh, okay. Well, if you each have 15, then you all have quite a lot. So, what did you just use a point for? To activate the thing? Okay, that kind of chops the number of points that you have in half. Because now it goes from 1 point to enter a new room to 1 point to activate a room, and then 1 point to go to the room. Why do you only have 3 dice? Why is there only 3 dice? Why is there only 3 dice? Oh, okay, there are only 3 rooms that you can enter. So is this a top row room or something? 5, 3, 1. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, did you not see that coming? The fact that you might roll the dice at a low number? That's why I said that you should map it all out. I still don't get how the old maid game worked in episode 1, because it's like whoever has the Joker at the end dies, but then whoever takes the Joker... What? Wait, what's wrong? He gets to be a teacher? Yeah, I'd listen to both sides. Good way to deal with bullying. Because, like, bullying doesn't tend to happen much anymore by, like, beating people up. Like, it's more like... And even if it is, like, maybe the person's acting in self-defense, you know? Oh, is he getting scammed? This is not a bad idea for a final game. Now you're gonna be like, okay, now we're gonna split up this way and this way. I'm gonna meet up with the other guys and then tell them the new plan. I guess it does have mess. Sorry, just the way that society and capitalism works just ticks me off. On my midterm, like, I was studying, like, how, like, people say that the reason why society is the way that it is all Calvinism's fault. There was not a single question on that. Like, and, like, the history of, like, residential schools and stuff like that, which is, like, a bad part of Canadian history. If you're not Canadian. Even if you are Canadian, you probably don't know what it is. Or maybe you do, and maybe I'm the idiot for not hearing about it earlier. Sorry, I'm turning about the bottom of the chair. I'm getting a weird feeling from this game. Does it know what we're thinking? I assume so. You're not in a top row room, so why is there only 3 doors? I guess because... But can't you go back to the earlier one? All 2s. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's a chance that you could roll all 1s. Like, what happens if some of you have to stay in a room? That sounds good. I mean, it looks like the doors are kind of choosing for you because Ray is literally being projected on the blue door and the other one on the red door. I don't really understand, like, what this game is, because so far there hasn't really been any futures that look bad. Like, they all seem decent. Like, if they were bad, that would add even more complexity to the thing, beyond just trying to find if you all meet up in the same room. Why do you even have to meet up in the same room? I guess you don't realize that this is the final game. But still, maybe you'll just find each other again, or maybe you'll die. Who knows? Has anyone notable really died? Like, I know that some people from Usagi's group died, but I didn't really know them. Hey, Ray. Welcome back. 1 and 2. Nice. Looks like we're gonna split up again, bruh. What happens if you roll 7? Do you all just get to go, or do you need 7 people? Usagi counts as 2 people because she's pregnant? Wait, was that a thing? Where he's like, damn it, I don't want to work with a bunch of kids. I guess it is what it is. Oh yeah, it's 2 and 1, so one of you have to stay behind. I want to know how Usagi's group dealt with the zombie game. If I was Usagi, I'd be like, oh yeah, how'd you guys deal with that? I guess it doesn't matter, because we're all going to have our memories wiped anyway. Like, still, it'd be nice to know. Who gives a rat's? I do like this game, but, like, I feel like they're not playing it very smart. Do you have to go back to that room now to save Ray? Like, wasn't that... Yeah. Yeah. Wait, are you guys able to communicate with each other through your watches? So can you like slam on the wall and shout to each other? Hey, what numbers did you roll? How did the guy get another wheelchair? I guess maybe they just found one, I don't know. Yeah, shouldn't we get to know our futures a little better, yeah. What do you see, buddy? You look kind of stressed. Fudge. Why? I made a freaking 5-minute video trying to defend this guy. I feel so stupid. These numbers are incredible. What, do you get more money if you prove your hypothesis? I guess it depends on what you're studying. Oh God, I hate the idea of selling stuff. Sometimes people approach me on the train. Sometimes people approach me on the train and try to like bring me into this scam where it's like your job is literally to like knock on people's doors and like see if that you can mow their lawn and whatnot, but it's like then you know the company gets some of the money. It's like, bro, like you can just go knock on people's doors and ask to mow their lawn anyway, and then you get all the money. And it's like, you know, I know that you're a company maybe makes you look better, but then like you also have to represent the company and do a rejection letter. There we go. We're starting to see the futures that don't look so good. Usually you don't really get rejection letters anymore. Usually it's just you don't hear from them. On the one hand, I'm saying that these guys' plans seem to be too simple, but then on the other hand, it's like, I'm not really sure I even understand what they're doing anyway. So it's like, they're all just kind of like going from room to room, and it's like, I get like that they need to have two people on perpendicular sides of Ray's room to free her. What happens if they don't? Like, does she just die? Like, doesn't she still have 15 points? I don't know. I feel like I need to read a manga to understand this. I don't love you anymore. I mean, usually in the stereotype, you see this happening to the guy instead of the girl. I mean, do you really want to marry a guy, though, who had the possibility of just rejecting you without... Why are you smiling? You just saw a version of you get freaking ghosted. Oh, is this the guy? Is he like, dang it, I almost rejected you for no reason. Whoa, that lake is so freaking big, look. It's a dam, not a lake. Who says that? It's a lake. Oh my god, are they gonna get hit? Oh! Is that why they're in the Borderlands? That's not a bad way to end up in the Borderlands, because yeah, you'd all be like together in a car, but then there's only 4 of you. I want to show my mom that scene because she's always freaking out about the dangers of driving. Did you ever watch the kid show Sid the Science Kid? Because whenever the grandma was driving Sid home, my mom would like freak out because the grandma would constantly be driving and then just kind of looking back at Sid like this or looking in the rearview mirror, and she's like, "Put your eyes on the road." Oh, sorry, I'm laughing, and it's apparently a sad scene. Oh, they're all in the hospital. Oh my god, your neck is broken. It's crazy to think that, yeah, you could just be having a great time driving and then all of a sudden you get hit and you're all freaking in the hospital. Is he thinking you deserve someone better? Maybe he ghosted her because he doesn't think he's good enough for her. But if that's the case, you should communicate that. Like, he's gonna break up with her right here in this room. How much is left? Oh god, we're not even halfway. I think I'm probably gonna like take a break if around the halfway point if my mom doesn't come home before that. I recently went to my first like gay wedding last Saturday. Like, it was between two guys. Apparently the church that they got married at, it was the first time that they married two people of the same like sex. But emotional music swells is what the subtitles say. I don't really get the point of weddings though, like this idea of all formal, like right, like for Ray whimpering. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Why is this happening though? Like, why is it all red and loud? Oh, I'm getting an ad. Dang it. Okay, I'm getting an ad. Sorry. Everyone stop if you didn't get an ad, because I'm getting an ad. Bop, 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 bop. Sorry, maybe I should pause it so you're not bored. Listen, Borderland. I could just pick up exactly what it's easier to pick up than I left off the back. Okay, this is where I am. This is where I am. The guy's freaking out. Just went to the door or whatnot. That's where I am. Sorry. Okay. It's all your fault. Why is it your fault? Problem with my laptop is that it's getting old. Like, it'll tell me that's running low on battery literally like not even half a second before it turns black, but I think it's okay for a bit now. Is he like watching like these future versions of himself and he's like, it's his fault because of the other choices that he's making in this game? Like, you know, when I first heard the name of this game, which was like Future Possibilities or whatever, like I kind of thought that it was going to be like deciding the ending for the show, which I guess it kind of is, but what the heck is wrong with... I feel like the video camera's about to fall and break, bruh. Whatever. You can get this nice little D2 unlocked, what? Oh, they did it? That was abrupt. Yeah, was she just gonna stay in there forever? Because, like, it looked bad, but, like, it didn't look like she was gonna die or anything like that. Like, is it just meant to drive her insane? What is happening, bro? Video camera, stay in place! Stop sliding! Whatever. So it's like everyone's separated now, except for that couple. I looked away because I was trying to adjust the camera. Is a -4 point room? How do you even know this? Like, there's no way to know this ahead of time? Do they just make it up? All the rooms are completely white now. Uh-oh. Well, you still have some points left. This is like a TED Ed riddle. You need to figure out exactly the way to go through the rooms so that you're fine. God, there's still just over half an hour left. There's 31 seconds and 31 minutes and 32 seconds left. Oh, I forgot I can raise the thing. There you go. I didn't like how it looked like the top of my head was getting cut off. This looks nice. Yeah, even though it's still freaking winter outside, like, bro, look. Just look. Come on, zoom in. Look at that snow. Look at the snow. Despite it being super wintry, like, it's actually kind of warm today. It's like -11 and the sun. Video camera. Bro, adjust the lighting. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to backstory. I was walking through a mall the other day and they were saying like, oh, like, it was saying like -5, -6, which is basically summer here. It's like, summers here get very hot. People don't believe me. They're like, when does the snow usually come by? I'm usually by April or May. And they looked at me like they didn't believe me. And other people said the same thing. I said it gets really hot in the summer and people will look at me like they don't believe me until it happens. Turn on Windows backup. No, thank you. What is that? Is that a note? Would you look at you? What? I can change. What is happening, bro? This is why I hate society. I can change. I can become a construction worker and then I'll be worthy. What is that? What is that? Is he trying to resist the urge to take? What? Okay, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Why do they all have collars around their necks? Like, I thought they were just gonna get laser beamed. That's the thing with this show, is like, in the manga, the laser beams were very rare. But in this one, it just seems like laser beam is just what it is. Like, unless if you die from something else, you die from the laser beam. And the laser beam seems like the best way to go out, because it's just an instant, whoop, boom, you're dead. But in the manga, it was like the beams come down and they like blow your head off kind of slowly. It's like, would you like me to build a house? What the hell? She looks kind of toxic, buddy. What kind of house would you want? A big house? Well, I don't know. Like, maybe she's not taking it that seriously. Okay, what? What's that? Oh, God, Hello? What? Is he gonna inject her? What is happening? I mean, no matter what happens, this is only a potential future, right? It's become clear. He's become one with the possibility. What is happening? What is happening? Is he just like devoting himself to her now because of that stare? What? How's my one eyebrow raise? I don't like this. It's like, oh, it's a siren song. why is this bad though? Like I'm not, I don't want to say I'm not paying attention, but I can't keep track of like, is it bad to go through this room? Is it game over for everyone if he goes through this room? He's like, oh crap, wait, that wasn't even real. Is it -8? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh. I mean, how is he supposed to know it's a -8? That's BS. He's happy. He's finished. He gets to go home. Is he getting arrested? What? I don't understand though, because like, is it supposed to be like, oh, see, like it looked good, but then it turns out bad? Like, but how is he supposed to know? Like, I thought the whole thing is like you're going through these rooms and like you get to pick which one, or is it that all these options are bad? He's laughing because this future wouldn't have worked out anyway, so at least he doesn't have to go through this. I kind of get why he was like, forget about her on the subway now. He's in frickin' prison, holy crap. It's my future, I guess, huh? The scariest thing about just something around your neck blowing up is that it's technically possible you might still be alive, but I guess not the way that it looked. It looked like the entirety of his neck just exploded, except for a tiny little whatever. It was a weird cliffhanger last time, though, just the way that it looked like, oh, look, we're kind of back in the real world or something. God, is he really that traumatized by that? Is that like an actual memory? Or is it just like, I mean, I guess knowing that it could have happened is still scary. Thing is, like in Japan, like especially when I was at that, well, I mean, in Japan when the other people were going and drinking at bars, I wasn't doing that. I was doing my own thing. But like, maybe if I did, maybe the people in that group would have acted like that. I don't know. Or close to that. It's insecurity on their part. You're the one who did something good, and they're just jealous. I hate the word jealous, but, you know. The reason that I hate the word jealous is because if the person actually takes it to heart, you're just making them feel even worse about and like they're not going to be able to handle it. Like you should only use that word if it's someone who's like acting like they're better than everyone else, not someone who's like actively in pain, you know. Okay, why is he sad though? Because I thought you picked the door that wouldn't have resulted in this. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. Maybe I'm a big dumb idiot. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I think, yeah, like in Japan is like doing illegal, because here, like in Canada, you'll see people blaring like huge signs that say, buy your cannabis here. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know. Someone asked me today, this morning, if I'd be interested in being a professor. Like, not like seriously, but just like as a potential career thing. And I was like, maybe. I'm not sure if I want to work with kids. Because it's like... Because, like, you know, especially because, like, you know, if the kids are smart, then they could, like, sabotage me easily. Like, they could, like, start spreading rumors about stuff, you know? Go watch the movie The Hunt. The Danish movie from 2012. That movie is scary. It's scary when like people are saying stuff about you that isn't true, because it's like all that you can really do is say that it didn't happen. But if people will believe it without evidence, then there's not much you can do. It's like trying to prove that white holes or unicorns exist. You can prove that they do exist, but you can't prove that they can't. That they don't. Can you even prove that there's not a unicorn standing right next to me? Maybe it's there and you just can't see it or feel it or anything like that. What would life be like if we had no senses? Just a zero-dimensional space. Sorry, what? Only one each. No! I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Can you try rolling again? I know it probably won't work, but have you tried that? So they just like break their wristwatches so that they don't end up communicating with anyone anymore? Otherwise they need to make sure they're silent whenever someone tries to communicate with them. Unless they have to press the button. Oh, it's like The Good Place. Near-death experience studies. Oh my god, is that what he did? But this is supposed to be the future, right? Whoa. Oh, I thought that this was how he got her to go to the Borderlands. He like blackmailed her with a freaking gunshot. Okay. Well, maybe don't choose that door. But who is this Jack of Hearts guy? Like, why does he care? Why does he care again? So like, I can't remember. I think it was like kind of explained, but it didn't really make sense. If you kill Usagi, I promise to grant your wish. But this isn't the afterlife, right? This is the Borderlands, like between life and death. Okay, well, I feel more and more stupid about uploading that short video where I was trying to defend this guy. Well, they both look fine to me. Yeah, like what happens if one of you, like, if you choose like conflicting futures? Like you kind of have to end up with ones. Because, like, what happens if one of you chooses one where you stay together and then the other one chooses one where you end up breaking up? Like, is it just that you end up in parallel timelines? Like... Oh, crap, I'm getting an ad! No, it's people on haystacks at Perry Family Farm and camels. What? No. No. Proud to be Canadian farmer since 1972. That was when my mom was born. Okay. That's back. It's back. This is where I am. Right here. High quality reaction video. What is with this? Like, why are these rooms minus numbers? They just gave up on the couple. Oh, Tetsu is the guy who's dead, right? He's dead. Yeah, maybe that's what happened, Ray. Like, when you were busy thinking that they made their choice and that they're all selfish, maybe they freaking died. Well, I guess it's easier to believe that people are selfish, though. What now? Maybe don't even look at it. Just walk through, as I've been saying. Why is she wearing a New York City shirt? It says NYC. Why did she gasp? What happened? Why is she gasping? What happened? What'd she roll? What'd she roll? What is happening? Why does she look scared? I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know that was a possibility to roll a 0. Hi, what's up? Well, buddy, consider the possibility that maybe that room would have resulted in something bad. You can hear each other through the wall? That was always a thing? They're gonna die? What? Oh. Oh. No. Ah, you got so close, but this is past mending. You got the bad ending. Oh, no. What's he gonna see? Is it good or bad? Does it really matter? This is what you could have had, or this was what was gonna happen anyway? Why is he in a church? Hey, Jesus. Hi. Oh, it's the wedding. God dang it. Okay. Well, I assume that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not. That's what I thought it would be. I guess they were already married, right? Because they were already seeing clips of them having a kid. The -2, -4, -8, -1 points are all BS. Okay, yeah. They ain't married, yeah. Ray's like effing seriously. It's like... Remember the reality where he dumped you for literally no reason? Like, literally did not give a reason? That's the worst, is when they don't even give a reason. Like, it's bad enough when they give you a reason and they won't let you, like, defend yourself or try to make up for it, but then, like, not even giving a reason. It's like, great, okay, I guess you're just an a-hole. It's like, oh, I'm being selfless because I'm letting you think that I'm an a-hole. Like, no. She's reacting as if, like, she's gonna blow up. Who's she looking at? Dang, I actually feel like I might cry. I don't think I'm gonna cry, but I actually feel like tears like kind of reaching like this point of my eyes. It's like... Oh, God. Okay, I was wondering if it was gonna blow up like just as they kissed or something. Oh, whatever. Well, that's too bad. Are they gonna kiss now? Okay, no, we just don't see it. Makes sense. It looks like 3 people just died on that wall. Oh, at least you know that she really loved you. But what happens to her? Because you picked a bunch of doors that resulted in you getting married to him. So what happens to those possibilities now? Like, I know that's probably just all for nothing, but it's like you still picked them. So what happens? No, Tetsu's dead, bruh. It's good that you cared about it. It's because I left him behind. Erisu's like, good to know. Now we know that room's a -2 room. We can factor that into the calculations. I want you to go south. Take you. I love listening to their voices. It's like ASMR. Is Ray gonna say something comforting? If this was the guy on the floor, they'd probably be like, oh, just man up and move on. Did they even roll the dice yet? Oh yeah, they did, and they got a 0. Just grab her. Just grab her kicking and screaming. Who cares if she fights back? I remember once when I was picking up Smudge, like literally, like, because there was another cat in the room and the backyard, and he was like, and the other cat was like, and then when I picked him up, I could, like, feel his anger in his chest. Poor guy. I wish that, I've recently seen a couple cats make into the backyard, but, you know. Oh, crap. Is Ray in lockdown again, or is Erisu and Yuna in lockdown? It's just gonna cut to Ray and she's back in her little hellhole. You're useless. Good. Probably the most intelligent and reasonable thing that anyone has done so far. I have the most points, so let's deduce from me. But, like, you have to choose to do it. So if you're the only one in the room, it does it for you automatically. So what if you just stay in that room until you die of thirst? 1, 1, and 2. And there's, what, 4 of you? So, perfect. You guys are not doing good at rolling high numbers. You only do it when there's only like 1 or 2 of you in the room. I guess rolling it when there's 2 of you in the room is better than not rolling it when there's 2 of you in the room. He's dead. I think you gotta let Yuna die. Like, I don't think she's gonna make it through here. I don't know why I'm making that face. I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. Not looking good. Maybe don't pick that door. So you remember that one Christian couple that made like that video saying that like you can't divorce no matter how abusive your partner is, and saying like, oh, like, or like only the man can divorce or something, and it's just like, oh, like, what if the man's being abusive? And then the woman of the couple in the video was like, oh, well, you know, it's like, it's up to me to make sure the man that I'm marrying is someone who wouldn't do that. People can fake it. Oh, there's only 5 minutes and 55 seconds? Okay. I was like, how much more is left? Maybe the credits are about to hit any second now. Think of something. Oh, okay. So this is a cliffhanger because it's all hopeless and they're all kind of screwed, split up. Where's Yuna's promised future of marrying that guy? Oh my god. What is he gonna see? Is he gonna see the guy shooting her? Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe she's just covered in blood. Maybe it's like a time travel thing. Maybe they just need to make it look like she's covered in blood. Oh, that's the exit door. That was from the trailer. I'm wondering if I would be feeling this more if it weren't for the fact that a bunch of people on Reddit was saying that this season sucked. Like, I don't know, like if people were saying that it was great, then I might be like, oh my god, no! But like, you know, like, yeah, like the whole, all these weird, like, emotional subplots of, like, people being jerks, it's like, it's not really vibing with me, you know? Anyway, so I gotta upload this video, and then I gotta upload the Obsessed trailer that I reacted to. I don't know. Whenever I upload any video now, I'm always worried that, like, I made some comment in it that is, like, bad and is gonna get me in trouble. It's like, I don't know, man. You never know with these things. So you never know. Like, I'm just trying really hard to be a good person. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching, guys. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. It's probably my longest of the Alice in Borderland reaction videos, considering this was the longest episode or something like that. Oh, this is a man carrying thing. Don't look at what I'm watching. It's just man carrying thing, Markiplier, Iron Lung review. Bye-bye.